Yeah. So Gallows and Anderson to beat them. Mr. Raj. Honestly don't care about what Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt's match. I really think they should swap Matt Hardy versus Bray Wyatt for the pre-show. Not Gallows and Anderson. And, well, I mean, laughs are funny. Yeah. But, so, my prediction is Bray Wyatt to win and have Matt Hardy have another spaz attack. Have Jeff Hardy, who plays Brother Nero, turn broken and send the Woken Warriors to the broken universe. Yeah. Asuka versus Nia Jax. Asuka versus Nia Jax. This is hard to predict, right? Because they've seen if Nia Jax wins, it's gonna set up it will make the World Women's Championship a triple threat match. But we don't know what's happening about we don't know what the hell is happening about the Women's Championships. Because, as you can see, yeah, I really think Asuka is gonna win. But Mara says no contest. The Bar versus Titus Worldwide for the World Tag Team titles. Well, Cesaro and Sheamus are gonna win anyway, and then I want a stipulation put in for Gallows and Anderson versus Mr. Raj. The winner gets a title opportunity, get a match, a World Tag Team title match. I really think that should happen. But I don't want the Mr. Raj to beat Gallows and Anderson and get a title opportunity and let them win the tag team titles. That won't be good for me. I don't know why I want another Gallows and Anderson versus the Revival match. Not Mr. Raj. Mr. Raj is boring. They just stay in singles competition. They can stay in singles competition and leave the tag team division alone. And Elimination Chamber match for the WWE Raw Women's Championship. Alexa Bliss versus Bailey versus Mandy Rose versus Mickey James versus Sasha Banks versus Sonya Deville. Honestly, I honestly think I don't want Alexa Bliss to win. I really I don't want Bailey to win, and I don't want Mandy Rose to win, and I don't know why Mickey James is in the match. I really think right at the last minute I'm gonna swap Mickey out for Nia Jax. I don't want Mickey James in that match. There's no fire to the match. It's boring. Alexa Bliss, yeah. Who cares? Bailey, I think it's either Bailey turning heel or Sasha Banks turning heel. But it looks like Sasha will be turning heel. It'll come down to Alexa Bliss versus Sasha. Sasha is gonna win, and then Sasha is gonna beat up Alexa. Or maybe on tomorrow night's Raw, Sasha is gonna walk out with the Raw Women's Championship. And say, look, there's no such thing as a goddess of WWE. There's only a boss. And I'm the boss. I mean, Bailey's gonna come out, and Alexa Bliss is gonna come out, and then Nia Jax is gonna come out, then it's gonna be Asuka. But once Alexa, Asuka, and Nia leave, it'll be down to Bailey and Sasha. Bailey tries to walk out, and then Sasha Banks is gonna turn heel against Bailey. Honestly, don't know. Ronda Rousey signing her Raw contract. Honestly, this is my prediction. After the match, when I lift the Elimination Chamber up, then we're gonna have the contract signing with the table and whatnot, like a throwback of the old contract signings in the ring, like they do for stipulations. They do that, then Triple H's music will hit, then the Authority's song will hit, then Sasha Banks' music will hit after successfully defending the role, successfully beating Alexa Bliss, or Alexa Bliss is gonna. I don't want to hear Alexa Bliss's song after Elimination Chamber. I like Sasha Banks' music. I want Sasha to win the Elimination Chamber. She goes back, the Authorities song hit, Kurt Angle's song hit, Sasha Banks has been out of nowhere. You'll hear No Chance. You'll hear Mr. McMahon or Vince McMahon's music hit, because we haven't seen him since the Raw 25th anniversary, when he does come out, the WWE TV match. And then, out of nowhere, Charlotte Flair's musical hit. Then you hear, here comes the money, 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 money. Yeah, Shane McMahon's music hits. Then everyone just loses their mind, and here comes Daniel Bryan doing the yes chant, and then he brings out a SmackDown Live contract, and then out of nowhere is either Braun Strowman, John Cena, Seth Rollins, or maybe The Rock's song will hit. And Asuka's song. No, it'll be Asuka's after Sasha Banks's, and then SmackDown's music. Daniel Bryan, Shane McMahon, as Kevin Owens would say. Yeah, and then out of nowhere, Ronda Rousey will say, "Oh, well, I have a table in the middle of the ring." No, after the Elimination Chamber, they'll go to they'll do a promo. John Cena will do a promo and say, "I will win the Elimination Chamber." All the male superstars in the Elimination Chamber will do their promos, and then Ronda Rousey's Bad Reputation song will hit. She'll come out. Then Kurt Angle's, then the Authorities, Asuka's song hits. Then the winner of the Elimination Chamber women's Elimination Chamber match will hit. Either Sasha or Alexa Bliss's song will hit. I want Sasha Banks to win that, and then she can come out to the ring and hold her title up in the air and say, I'm gonna headline WrestleMania. And then the authorities song hit. Bow down to the king. Go. Oh God. Bow down to the king. It's the authorities theme song. And then Shane, out of nowhere, big crowd pop for Charlotte Flair, because we haven't seen Charlotte Flair in a Royal ring since the Superstar Shake-Up. And then out of nowhere, a huge, not a big crowd pop, but a good sized crowd pop for Shane McMahon, and then he hasn't been in a Royal ring, a Monday Night Royal ring, since the Brandon Stinson draft. No, the week before that. No, when they were naming general managers for Raw and SmackDown, that was the last time they had Shane McMahon in the ring. And then a massive crowd pop for Daniel Bryan, undoubtedly the biggest babyface in the company since Stone Cold Steve Austin left. And yeah, and then we haven't seen him in a whole long time. She signs her Raw contract, and then Ronda gets the pick which title she's going for. Asuka, then the Riot will come out. Because I've never been in a Raw ring, a Monday Night Raw ring. And then it's either going to be Batista, The Rock, John Cena, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins. Music will hit. I really think it would be The Rock, and because we haven't seen him in a Raw ring for years, and the whole crowd just loses their minds. And then all the champions leave, and Asuka leaves. Kurt Angle, Ronda, either Kurt Angle or Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon stay in the ring, and then out of nowhere, The Rock's music hits, and then massive crowd pop, The Rock comes out, and while they're distracted, Ronda turns heel and goes and tries to break. They have a little chat about what they're gonna do at WrestleMania, and then what's it gonna be, Ronda? Either me or you, 1-on-1, or a mixed tag team, and then and then Ronda says, "Look, Steph, I'm going to Raw, and I've got a person that really wants to hurt you." um, and then everyone's just looking at the stage, waiting. Who was it? CM Punk returning, The Rock returning, John Cena, Roman, or Seth Rollins. Music hits, and I don't want stupid ass the Hurricane. I don't want that. If that's gonna be everyone's gonna boo him out of the building. Please don't do that. And then I think it's gonna be The Rock. I really think it's gonna be The Rock. The Rock's music hits. And then The Rock says his words, and then out of nowhere, while The Rock's talking, Ronda turns her face from a hippie to an old UFC, turns into a UFC mode, and beats the holy crap out of Stephanie. And then she goes, like at WrestleMania 31, she goes for, grabs her Stephanie McMahon's hand, like when she was trying to slap her at WrestleMania 31, and then tries to break it. I want that to happen again. And yeah, that's what I want to happen. And now it's time for the men's elimination chamber match. Yes, this is what it is. The Miz, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, John Cena, Braun Strowman, Elias, and Finn Balor. Yes, it sounds funny. Because after what happened to Bray Wyatt, Seth Rollins and Finn Balor pinned Bray. Both of them. And so everyone was thinking, oh, what's going to happen? Is Finn and Seth going to have a match to see who is Finn and Seth Rollins going to have a match? But no. They both get put in the Royal Rumble. So my predictions are, who's going to start? I say, Mrs. Braun and Roman. No, Finn Balor. And have Seth Rollins, John Cena, Roman Reigns, and Elias in pods, because you can't fit. There's no way you can fit Braun Strowman in a pod. Because I'll show you the size of the pods. It's way too small. That's, oh, gonna be a photo. That's the size of the pod. And I'll show you Braun. He's just way too tall to fit in a pod. It's way too big to fit in a pod. Braun Strowman's way too big to fit in a pod. He's way too big. No way you're gonna fit him. He's just way too big to fit in a pod. That's Braun Strowman. That is Braun Strowman. He's way too big. He is way too big to fit in a pod. You compare that, he would be hitting the roof in a pod. So, I see him starting. It's going to be the Miz, Braun, and Finn starting. Or it's either going to be Miz, Braun, and either Finn Balor or Seth Rollins. Coming over, Elias is entering last. So it's gonna be like this. Miz, Elias goes in first, then John, then Roman, then Seth, then Balor, then Strowman, then Miz, or Braun last. But I don't think Braun Strowman is gonna fit in a pod. There is no way. Predicted winner, Braun Strowman. That's not gonna be happening. I don't think Braun is gonna fit in a pod. There is no way. He's way too big. And Braun Strowman's not gonna win the match. He's gonna have a target on his back. He's gonna have a big target on his back. We'll go for him first. they'll go for him first. Like, I don't want Miz eliminating him. I want Finn or Seth. No, I think it's gonna be Miz, Braun, and Finn. Balor. Balor's gonna eliminate. Balor's gonna hit a drop kick. He hit a coup de grace on Braun Strowman, and he's gonna be first eliminated. And then you don't want to be around Braun Strowman for the next 5 weeks. 3 weeks. 3 weeks. You don't want to be around Braun Strowman for the next 3 weeks. Couple of weeks. So yeah, that's why. That's why. And then it's down to Miz and Balor for like a couple minutes. And then out of nowhere, Seth Rollins enters the match. And then out of nowhere, Kane's music hits, and it turns all black. Kane's music hits. He comes up through the ring, grabs hold of Seth, and choke slams him through the ring, on the ring. And then Miz or Finn Balor is gonna eliminate. They're gonna eliminate him. And that will set up a pretty big Kane versus Seth feud all over again. And it's gonna conclude at WrestleMania. Yeah. Then I'll wait a couple minutes. Well, the lights are gonna go out again. And then the ring's absolutely perfect. And then when the lights come back on, this is up, and Finn's there, and everyone's wondering where did Seth go. And Seth Rollins has been eliminated. Well, the lights were off. And then Roman Reigns comes out after a couple minutes or so. And then the big dog is gonna throw Superman punches, eliminate Miz from the elimination chamber. And then we just wait a couple of seconds, and then John Cena comes out. And then they start to go at it for about 5 minutes, and then Elias comes out. Finn eliminates Elias, and then it's down to 3 men. Finn, Roman, and John Cena. John Cena eliminates Finn, and then while he's basically fighting with Roman, lights go off. And then out of nowhere, literally nowhere, lights come back on, and then, while the lights are off, Undertaker comes through the ring, the hole that Kane made, and then lights come back on, and lights come back on, and there Roman's laying on the chamber floor, and after being laid out from John Cena with an AA onto the chamber floor, then lights come back on. Well, the lights are out. After the lights come back on, Roman's laying on the ground on the chamber floor, and then when the lights come back on, there'll be a stare down between the Undertaker and John Cena, and everyone's chanting, "This is awesome, da 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 da. This is awesome, da 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 da. This is awesome, da 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 da." And then Undertaker says, "At WrestleMania, it's gonna be you, John Cena, versus me." And everyone goes, "Oh yeah!" And then he summons lightning, and it hits John Cena. John Cena's out. Lights go out. Well, John Cena's out. The lights go out. Undertaker leaves by crawling under the ring, and then when the lights come back on, Roman feels the sense to pin John Cena and win the match, and then big massive crowd pop. The Beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar, comes out and tries to shake Roman's hand, and they do shake each other's hands, and then Roman tries to hit a spear, and then Brock Lesnar hits the F5, and everyone just loses their minds, and then Brock Lesnar's music hits again, and they say, "Wow, what a great show." Yeah. And yeah, I mean, good night. I'm gonna say good night, everyone, from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. Thank you and good night. Yeah. And that is all, my peeps. Thanks for watching, subscribe, and view this video. Thank you. Good night.